Hey guys, it's Artie the Fed. We're going to be here with another double bottle review. We're using shot glasses as well. Already got these that are done, so we're going to go to our last two. Going to be doing that battle of the budgets. Probably be out before we actually do it, but that's alright. So our first bottle is a big boy, 1.75. I don't think I've ever seen this one in a smaller handle, but for $20, this Very Old Barton was very, very dusty sitting on the shelf. I don't think many people will pick them up because they're kind of like hidden in the back too, like not the back of the store, but like the back of the shelf. Like they were pushed back. 86 proof, 43% alcohol by volume. Crack this bad boy open. This is going to be like the most budget of the budget. I mean, $20 for a 1.75. The only other one that we had that was kind of close to that was the Evan Williams bottled in bond at $15.99 for a 750. And then the next cheapest one we had was $19.99 for a 750. So this being the same price as a 1.75 kind of puts that in perspective. You would think we would put it against another budget, but we're not, because we don't have another budget that we want to put it against, because we're going to be trying to do bottles I've never tried before. So kicker, plot twist for that video, you guys will see it though. We're having friends come over tonight, we're going to do some budgets. I'm just cracking these guys open so I don't have to embarrass myself on opening on camera for that video in front of the fellas. These are all going to be budgets except for this one, and this one's budget's the same as like all 5 of these other bottles combined. So we're going to pop this Nulu. It's a Total Wine store pick open. This is the double oaked, so gotta break this wax seal real quick. Kind of weird, it's like tape, it's like sticking to me, but that's all right. Get this out of the way. That wax is going to come off. Synthetic cork on this one, that's okay, we don't care about the cork. This bottle was $105 before taxes. Very, very expensive bottle. There was only 2 of them left. They were both store picks. I figured I liked the Woodford Reserve double oak that I had the other day, and I wanted to get another double oak to kind of compare it to, but also just to see if I like double oak, like if that's a thing that I'm going to enjoy. So this Nulu, first off, it's a higher proof. It's 116.4 proof for 58.2% alcohol content. This was from barrel B622. It's a Total Wine Texas exclusive store pick. Non-chilled filter. It says it's a limited release. We'll see how limited it actually is. It's hard to find. This Very Old Barton though, I don't think it's going to really compare to. I mean, you can already tell on the color. This is like super fine light. I wouldn't say this is super dark, but it's probably at least 2 to 3 shades darker for sure. No questions asked on that one. So we'll start with the Very Old Barton because we want to give it a fair shot against our other budgets ones that we just tried. It smells light. It smells like a little bit of ethanol, but nothing too crazy. Kind of fruity light. Nutty, very nutty, earthy peanut butter. Not quite peanut butter, just peanut. Just peanut. I wouldn't say peanut butter. It's not got that sweetness, that sugary taste to it. I'm actually, like the only thing I can think of that's like super close to this as far as taste that I can remember, and this doesn't compare to it, so don't bash me in the comments. But early times, $20.49 in my area versus $19.99 on this. This is a 1.75. The early times I think is a 1 liter or maybe a 750. It has a very similar profile. They're both light. The early times a little bit heavier. It has a lot more peanut buttery flavor to it. But the peanut note that comes out in both, that's what I would compare this to, is probably like early times if you haven't tried this Very Old Barton yet. This is probably fantastic for mixing with. I mean, especially at the price point, you get a big handle of it. Like I said, I haven't seen a handle smaller than the 1.75s in the Very Old Barton, so that's really good. I know it's not fair to do a double bottle review and try to compare them, so we're not going to compare them. We will do a review on this Nulu now. So this Nulu double oaked, $105 bottle, like wow, that's a lot. I can almost say, not quite, I can almost say though that I've never paid that kind of money on a bottle before at MSRP, like trading value, that's different, but I have one other bottle that I can say I paid this much or more for. I've had some that I paid $100 or less for, but got our son in the background playing, man, that kid's just crazy. He's full of energy, he's crawling around everywhere, he's like 7 months old, man, wish I had that kind of energy. Whoa. Whoa. That does not drink like 116.4 proof. It does have a bite to it, but it's not a proof bite. I think it's the oaked bite, like that. I'm not gonna say it's over oaked, like that's an opinion anyways, but I would say that it has a much more prominent oak taste to it because of probably the barrels that it's aged in. It says it has heavy notes of brown sugar and oak, so yes, okay, maybe it does have heavy notes of oak. They've acknowledged that, hence the double oaked, and because they put it on the label on the back. Distilled by MGPI of Indiana. Maybe it's overhyped, maybe it's overpriced, but I've never really had Nulu before. This is actually my very first bottle of Nulu. So this is the very first bottle of Nulu I've ever had, and like, man, like this is like super crazy, explosion of flavors, heavy oak flavor. I don't know about the brown sugar note they say that it has, but it definitely tastes like, it does have a sweet note, but I don't think it's, I think it's more of a caramel than it is a brown sugar. Wow, if that doesn't win tonight when I do my battle of the blind flights for the buddies, I don't know what will. Like this is phenomenal. Another double bottle review. We'll do some editing on this one, but double bottle review. We got the Nulu double oaked, $105 versus the Very Old Barton, a $20 big boy handle. I like them both for different reasons, obviously. Like this one, like reminds me very much of early times and around that price point, actually a little bit cheaper, especially because you put the size to the dollar amount ratio. This one's fantastic, but man, that price tag, that kind of scares a lot of people away, so we won't mention the price when we're giving it out as samples and letting people taste it. But if they like it, they can know the price then. If you haven't already, like, comment, subscribe. It's RG the Fed signing out with another double bottle review. This is the Nulu double oaked and the Very Old Barton. Catch you guys next time.